Alright, how's it going, guys? Today we're taking a look at this killer riff from 1989, Skid Row, Youth Gone Wild, up next. Alright, before we get going on this, if you like the tab and the Guitar Pro for this, head on over to Patreon. You'll see down the link where you can go and get that. Also have a free gift for you, 5 must-know 80s metal riffs down there in the links. Alright, let's get started now. This the idea for this kind of came around because of the news this week of Sebastian Bach joining Twisted Sister, which is very interesting, but it got me thinking about the first time I ever heard Skid Row, and that was on MTV's Headbangers Ball in 1989, and it was the song Youth Gone Wild, which is what we're going to cover today. And absolutely, these guys just blew me away. I mean, they were like an overnight sensation for me. I heard that song, so catchy, so powerful, so ballsy, great guitar riffs, and just a madman on the vocals, Sebastian Bach. And I knew I had to have the album right after that. They became one of my favorite bands, like a lot of guys my age that were into that kind of music. Relatively late in the scene, in the 80s scene, right at the end, 1989. Although the album came out in January, so they had a little bit of a head start before things started changing in the 90s. But and this is a really great album here. And this was a big hit for him, along with 18 in Life and I Remember You. So anyway, let's get started on this. It's great. I'm going to show you the main riffs to the song. For the main riff, which also is the chorus riff, and then I'll show you what's going on in the verse and the pre-chorus, and then you've really got about 95% of the song. I will do the solo. I'm planning on doing that soon, so stay tuned for that in the next few weeks. Probably be seeing that. It's a great solo by Scotty Hill and Dave Sabo. So anyway, we're in standard tuning here, and this is in the key of G minor. Like a lot of great early rock stuff, like Rainbow, Ritchie Blackmore, Smoke on the Water, Kill the King with Rainbow. There's so many great songs that were in the key of G minor. In the day, we don't see that as quite as much anymore, but this is a great one. It uses open strings and these sliding dyads, these 2-note little chords. And by the way, if you're looking for more info on dyads and things like that, and chords and how does all this fit together in an 80s metal context, I've got a really cool course called 80s Metal Guitar 101, and it kind of covers everything you need to know to get up to speed, from chords to scales and lead techniques and all that, to kind of get your foot in the door for 80s metal. And I'll put a link to that in the description as well, as you can check that out. But yeah, so this is using dyads. It's using some cool single note lines and just tons of attitude. So let's check it out. So first thing we're going to do is start on this B flat chord, 1st fret A, 3rd fret D, and we're going to go just twice on that chord. And then it resolves to G. And this G here is kind of an open G. I'm muting the A string with the underside of my middle finger there. And then I'm playing 3rd fret on the low E, mute the A, open D, G, 3rd fret on the B string. Excuse me, the allergy season has hit here in the Pacific Northwest. I have got my normal allergy stuff happening, so hopefully I won't have to pause and blow my nose too often during this video. Also getting ready to go to Sweden, you guys, so I'm kind of, on my channel here, I'm kind of deciding like what what riffs to do, and so far I've done a few lately, which you guys seem to have really liked. Round and Round by Rat, Say What You Will, Fast Way, and hopefully you dig this one too. But getting ready to go to Sweden with my band Reign of Glory, with Mark Bowles on vocals from Yngwie's prior incarnations on the Trilogy album there, and we're gonna rock Sweden. But yeah, there's been a lot going on here, trying to focus on learning about 30 songs. Some of them are songs that I have written, but still it's playing with another band too called Les Carlson's band. He was a singer for Bloodgood, one of the Christian metal, white metal if you want to call it, on the forefront of that scene in the early 80s, mid 80s. He's still going strong, and they have a band that I'm filling in for their guitar player, and it's a lot of songs that we're doing, so I have to learn a bunch of them. So I've got my whole pedal board here. I'm going to do a video on this. You can't quite see it. I'll lift it up slightly. I'll show you all about the pedal board. I'm going to do a video on that next week about my fly rig to Sweden. It's very simple and very cool, but I'm still kind of piecing it all together with the patch cords and all that. So that'll be next week. I'll be leaving the week after that. So I digress. Let's get back to it. So we've got the two B flats, then the G. Now here comes the main riff. So we're gonna go. That's the main thing, and then there's a couple variations. So you're gonna slide from 3 on the D and G up to 5, and then play D and G 3rd fret, and then open D and G. So there's your open G chord. So essentially, you're playing a C, B flat to a G. Okay, and then here's an F, and this is 3rd fret on the D string, and 2nd fret on the G, and then so I'm fingering that with my middle finger and my index, and then just add your ring finger, and then that makes the B flat chord. So okay, so. And then that resolves to the open G chord again. So the first one, okay, and then you can move on to the next part, which is same exact thing, except this time we're adding this chord at the end. 1st fret on the D, 3rd fret G. Now this would be an E flat power chord. And then the same again. And then this. Okay, so it starts out the same. 5 and 3 on the D and G. 5, 5, and then 3, 3. And then we're going to finish it by doing this. So what I'm doing is playing E flat power chord here, 1st fret on the D, 3rd fret G, twice down, up, and then pull off of the 1st fret to the open, and then move to the B flat chord, do the same thing. So now you're on the 1st fret A string, 3rd fret D, and you're muting it on the A. First you mute it on the D here on the E flat chord, pull off, and then same thing here, but now you're muting on the A string, pull the 1st fret A off to the open A, and then play G, the open G chord I showed you. And then the riff continues. So that's the whole riff. Now let me play it in context. Start from the beginning. Okay, so that's your intro, and that also is the chorus. And every time that comes around, you play the whole thing twice. All right, so that's like the main part of the song, the really genius, catchy part of it. Now the verse, what you do, so you come out on this open G chord, and you're going to hold that. And then what you want to do is lower your volume with your volume knob on your guitar. Okay, and then you're going to play some more dyads, and power chords, but at a slightly more mellow volume, lower volume. So what I'm doing here is F to G, and it's 3rd fret on the D, 2nd fret G, and then the G is the 5th fret on the D, 3rd fret G. Now you don't want a whole bunch of volume going on because it'll sound like this. That's not the vibe we're going for. It's more mellow. Okay, so it's F, G, hold that, and then, and notice I'm going down, up. So, and then right here, bum, bum. We're going to go from F, 3rd fret again, same F we were doing, and then E flat. So 1st fret on the D string, 3rd fret G. We've done this chord before. Okay, and then back to F to G with that. So F to G, and then back from F to E flat again. Okay, so it does that twice. So coming out of the main riff. Now, here, we got a cool little pull-off lick. That leads to an F power chord. Okay, and the lick is some picking and pull-off. So first we're going to go 1st fret on the D string, pull off to open, then 3rd fret on the A string, and then open D, and then pull off 3, 1 to open on the A string. And then the F power chord. So we have now when we get to the F chord, it's just the 1st fret on the low E, 3rd fret A, but we're playing like this. And then we're gonna come to a G chord, and then another cool lick, kind of a riff thing. So. Okay, so let's look at that. After the F, slow it down. You could play that open G, or you could just play the open D and G. And then it's that's on the 3rd fret D and G. Pick it and then pull it off to the open, and then do that again. So you got, and then play 3rd fret on the A string, and then play the open D and G again. then a little and then 5th fret on the D and G. So now we have this lick leading back to the F. It's kind of a hammer on from 3 to 5 on the A string, vibrato 3 on the A, 6 on the low E, 5 on the low E. Back to the F. E flat. Now instead of playing it here, playing it here, and I'll show you why in a sec. So 6th fret A string, 8th fret D, hold that and then play the D5 chord here, 5th fret, twice, and then this lick which leads into the main riff, the chorus. So you come out of this 6th fret on the A string, play it 3 times, pull off to 5, and then 6 on the low E, and then open D and G. Now you're into the riff. Alright, so let's do this. Let's go out of the let's start on the whole pre-chorus here. So okay, and that's all the parts of the Youth Gone Wild song. For the solo, it goes to the key of A, and I'll just show you the backing chords real quick. So it's basically the whole solo goes up a whole step, which is a great idea because it gives it energy by moving up in the key. And it highlights sort of, and you can tell there's a new section coming here. So at the end of the chorus, the second chorus leading to the solo, it's holds that G chord and then it kicks in with the I'm sorry, at the end it goes to D. So you can see we're playing, you can play the A here, maybe this makes more sense. I was playing the A power chord here with the open, but let's say we want to play it just here. You can see it a little better. 5th fret on the low E string to the 3rd to the 1st for your A, G, and F power chord. So it's for the solo backing only here. So I'm going A, G, F, back up to G, to A, now here you're going to go D, and then you're into the little breakdown section, which just has a B flat, F, G. You hear that after the solo, little breakdown section, and then you're back into the chorus. So that's it, guys. That's the whole song in a nutshell. Like I said, I'll do the solo at another time. Hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what other 80s metal riffs and songs you want me to do, either like a quick riff format or a deep dive, and also what your favorite bands are in that, that kind of glam hard rock metal style. And I'll keep doing this stuff. You guys seem to be digging it, and I'm having a lot of fun. So again, go check out the Tab and Guitar Pro over at Patreon. Appreciate your support. That's how I am able to keep doing these videos, and I'll see you next time. Rock on.